not need to be, it's only as hard as you want to make it. It's not crazy difficult, but it's just designed to improve your strength, improve your range of motion, also known as flexibility, and balance as well, kind of that lost component of fitness. If we've never met before, my name is Gretchen and we are getting started. So it's time. It is time. If you're here live, hi, how are you? And if you're catching this on the replay, then I hope you have a wonderful workout. We're going to start standing with our feet right underneath our hips and a big shoulder roll up, back, and down. Let's put one hand on our chest, one hand on our belly. Let's take some big deep breaths in and out. Fill our lungs. Now let me explain to you where we go in our flow class. It's about 30 minutes long. We don't go any longer than 30 minutes. We have a warm-up. We have a strength section, a balance section, another strength section, then a stretch, and then a final relaxation. And today, in our final relaxation, we are going to pull from the Mimo Method Mantra Card deck. I'll talk a little bit about that in a minute. So, big deep breaths in, waking up your body, welcoming it into this space. Good, continue to breathe. Just gonna check, see who's live here. Make sure you say hi if you are live. Let's release our hands, bring them to our shoulders, get some big shoulder rolls around, warming up the body. And of course you can do all of this seated as well. And let's take some shoulder rolls forward, big elbow circles. Now let's make it a full arm circle going all the way around, reaching forward, back and forward. And now reaching backward, up, back, and down. Big movements around. You guys, yoga is one of my favorite ways to wake up in the morning. If I can find a few minutes to do it at the beginning of my day. But it's also one of my favorite ways to wind down. So, maybe you're doing this at night, catching that replay. Go right ahead. We're gonna add a little movement. Let me show you. If you're standing, you're gonna sit as you bring your arms through and then stand as they come up. Sitting and standing. Good. Continue sit and stand. Take about 3 more. Continue sitting and standing. 2. Last one. As we come up, we reach high, interlock our fingers, and push to the ceiling. Exhale, release. Feet come a little wider if we're standing. If we're seated, we stay there. We're going to exhale, twist one direction. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, twist other direction. Inhale, arms up. Good. Exhaling and inhaling. Good morning, good morning. If we're in a chair, we're exhaling, inhaling. So literally the same thing seated. So not a whole lot of modification or change needed there. And let's make it into a lateral bend. So inhale, exhale, sweep through. Inhale, option to add support. Just decide what you need. Inhale and exhale. Good. Now, bending our knees a little if we're standing. If you're seated, they're already bent. Hands on our thighs. Inhale, gaze up. Drop the belly through. Exhale, tuck the tailbone chin to chest. So we inhale, drop the belly through. Exhale, round the belly. Good. Inhale and exhale. spine all the way. Inhale, exhale, roll all the way up. Shake it out. Shake out hands, shake out feet. And you guys, we're gonna move right into some strength. So legs start wide, toes start out, nice and wide, they turn out. We're gonna exhale, drop the hands down, inhale, up with the hands. So if we're in a chair, we're just doing the upper body. Good. Sunflowers, exhale and inhale. And let's say maybe our shoulders are bothering us. We don't need the chair, our legs are okay, but our shoulders, our arms are. We can do the same thing, just take the arms out. This will absolutely meet you where you are. Now if you want a little extra, you can start to drop down to the ground and come up to the sky for sunflowers. Exhaling down, inhaling up. Now don't forget, if you are a member, a premier member on GretchenGag.com, you get all of my live classes for free. You just RSVP, and we do this class, Yoga Flow, every Tuesday and Thursday this month in October, followed by 30 minutes of Restorative, which is a recovery class. You can choose to do one or both of them. Good, let's stop about halfway down, hands to hips. We're gonna turn one toe forward, one toe out to the side so that your feet are perpendicular, arms out to a T for warrior two. Let me show you what those legs look like in the chair. One leg comes out to the side, other leg is out at an angle, and you're still in warrior two arms. All right, and if you decide the arms are what you don't need today, just the legs, put the arms down on the hips. It's perfectly okay. Otherwise, let's meet me right here in the middle. Big breath in. And as we exhale, we drop onto that front hand. It supports the front thigh, reaching up to the sky for side angle. Perfect. Now from here, and again, you can always leave the hands here. Just lean the torso, but if the arm is up, we're going to take some circles. We go around and reach. Around and reach. Two more. Last one, this direction. Now switch direction. Around and reach. Around. Last two. Last one, and watch what happens. We bring our body up, and we go all the way back into reverse warrior. Legs never change. This arm reaches. Now from here, we're going to work the leg a little bit. So inhale, straighten. Exhale, drop. Pulling that elbow down. Good. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, drop. Do two more. Inhale. Exhale. Last time. Exhale. Stay here. Warrior two. One last time. Good. Both toes forward, hinging at the hips. We can bend our knees a little and support on our thighs. We can go all the way to the ground. We can use the chair to be our halfway point. If we're already in the chair, legs are wide, we use the thighs, take a little forward flexion, or maybe we reach down to the ground. There's so many options to get this stretch. Meet me where you need to meet me. Bend the knees, hands on the thighs, roll it all the way up. Toes turn out. If we're standing, it's a down and up. Arms, squeeze and push. A little different this time, moonflowers. You decide, seated or standing, with or without the arms, what you need to do. Now some other classes that we have live, we have our stretch and strength on Mondays. So tonight at 6:30 p.m. Central, we're going to be doing some stretch and strength if you're catching this live. All you need are some hand weights, but you don't even have to have those. You can do the whole class. It's a little bit of yoga, a little bit of strength training. We also have a free workout coming up this month on October 31st with some fun Halloween themed tunes. And it's gonna be yoga bar. So it's gonna be a lot of fun, and that's free, but make sure you're signed up for my email list so you know when that free workout is coming. Good, let's stop at the top, turn the feet the other direction, reach long. Warrior two. Now do you remember where we were in the chair? Now you're just on the opposite side. Perfect. Let's go to side angle. Drop that arm down, reaching the arm up. We start with the circles forward. Exhale and inhale. Exhale and inhale. Good, keep it going. Exhale around. Inhale up. Last one. And now let's go the other way, around and up. So another thing that you get with that Premier membership, just so you know, is you get on-demand fitness, tons, like, I think we're at like the 60 class mark with that. A lot, always adding. You get on-demand fitness, free with Premier, or you can get just the on-demand fitness. Let's take it all the way back. Reverse Warrior for only 12 bucks a month. It's like nothing. I'm not gonna do that. It's an expensive cup of coffee because I don't know how much your coffee costs. Mine has never cost the $10, $12, whatever they say coffee's supposed to cost. Maybe I just don't drink the expensive kind. Let's go to the leg. We're gonna bend and straighten. Woo! My legs are feeling this morning. Maybe you see, I got a brand new toy back there, Step Bike. Maybe that's why my legs are feeling it. Drop. Reach. One more time, drop, stay low, arms reach, warrior two. Good, shake it out. Walk those feet closer together. We're moving into balance. Now, if you need, grab a chair or a wall or something to be right here and be your best friend for a minute. Let's take up one leg up, doesn't matter which, to a tree pose. Now, you can stay down nice and low, or you can lift that up nice and high. Just avoid the knee. Arms can be out, together, up, whatever works for you. You find your tree pose. Feel free to hold on and just reach one arm. Now, if we want to stay seated, if you're like, I'm not going to be standing up today, that's just not working for my body, I got you. One leg out, one leg crosses over below the knee. Hope you can see that. It's like right in the camera way. One leg crosses over below the knee. Now that's very important today that we don't go up above the knee because I'm asking you to straighten that leg. But the reason we want to cross it over is so that hip can get the openness that we get in the balancing tree pose. So there's a purpose to all of these poses besides just being able to stand there and balance. Perfect. Now when you're ready, tap this leg out and let's shift into a little star pose. I'm going to show you where we're going from here. We drop and lift one side. Drop and lift the other side. Drop and lift. So moving balance is important because we don't just stand still in our daily life when we balance. We're like moving, trying to grab something on the top shelf. So what does this look like seated? It looks like this. We lift one arm and leg and put it down. We lift the other arm and leg and put it down. And if you need to, add a little support on the other side, or take the arm out and just try to get that leg lift. Lift and lift. Good, when you're ready, and you might need to switch sides with the chair or turn around, we're going to tree pose on the opposite side. Now I'm gonna go ahead and say this because I feel it on me. It's warm in my garage. It is okay to sweat during yoga. It absolutely is. In fact, that's good because that also means that you're starting to reach into that cardio component as well, and we don't often get that in yoga. Let's release our feet side by side. And then if you're in the chair, just lift up onto the toes and hold that calf raise. So from the side, you're here, holding the calf raise. If you're standing, sit as if you're about to sit into a chair. Hands can be wherever you want. Lift the heels up. Find your final balance here in a balancing chair. Breathe in and out. 2 more big deep breaths. Last one. Perfect. Release. Ooh, one more round of strength. We're going to be doing a little standing strength and then some seated strength, which you can do in the chair as well. We're going to start with Warrior One. If we're standing, leg is back and angled in, front knee is bent, arms reach up to the sky. If we're seated in a chair, the leg that's back is underneath the chair. So we're still getting that same calf and Achilles release. Arms are reaching up. I'm going to face you so you can see what's happening. It doesn't matter which leg is back. We're going to go to cactus arms. Pull the elbows down. Lift the belly. Lift the chest. Now in the belly, I want you to pull the belly button up underneath the rib cage. Just imagine what that would feel like. Squeeze the bottom a little bit. Hold that tightness. Allow yourself to lean back, breathing in and out of the chest. Inhale and exhale. Bring it back up to the arms raised. Now humble warrior, side view. Arms come back, and we just lean forward as far as we can with a long straight line down the back. Now for some of us, that might be way down here on our leg. For some of us, it might be up here. As soon as you feel that release and the back starts to round, stop, bring yourself up a little bit, and get that squeeze. If you're in the chair, it's really the exact same thing. Now can you pulse the arms up behind you, like a little flutter here, push. Push up, up. Come up one more time, Warrior One. Stepping the legs together, opposite leg back. Do whatever that looks like standing. From here, pull the arms back, cactus arms. Lift the chest, scoop the belly, squeeze the bottom. Take a drift backward. Breathe. Big breath in and out. Keep it going. Now release. Exhale, bringing it forward, humble warrior, belly to thigh. Long spine. Then can you start pulsing the arms behind you? Just pulse. 4, 3, last 2, and 1. Beautiful job. Sitting on the floor or in a chair. I'm going to show you in a chair. I'm actually going to turn my chair a little so you can see even better. We're going to be doing boat pose. Now you're going to sit towards the edge and if you're in a chair, let your back touch. But see how we have the space? Lengthen the back, stay out of that space, zip the belly, and try to lift the legs to match. Now if you want, just lift one and then lower it down. Lift the other and lower it down. But when you're ready, try to lift both. You can also bring the shoulder blades off the chair. If you need to hold on underneath, that's fine for a balance. If you're down on the ground, you're here. And then if you want, you can reach up. Last two. And one, release. Good, if we're seated on the ground, one leg comes forward, one leg is bent in. If we are in the chair, one leg extends out. And all we're doing is bringing ourselves over that leg. You know, if we're seated, it's out on the side. On the ground, if we're seated in a chair, it's here. And if you want, you can reach for the toe. Nothing huge, nothing extravagant. Bring it up. If you're seated on the ground, this leg that's out to the side hugs into your chest. If you're in the chair, both legs come in, we're twisting. So let me show you what that looks like on the ground. If we're down here, our leg was out to the side. Now it's tucked in, and we twist. There you go. Ooh, almost knocked over my water. Now let's do everything on the other side. We're in that final section, that stretch. Extend the other leg. Release. Now today, for our final relaxation, you can reach for the toe, of course. We're going to be pulling from a mantra card deck. This is a brand new revamped mantra card deck. I used to have one when we had the DIY course of Mimo Method, meaning you would just get on and do it by yourself. This is my health coaching program. Now, though, we have upgraded the Mimo Method, and you always do it with coaching calls from me. So it's really kind of a fun but intense experience. We're in the middle of a session right now if you're catching this live. I do always advertise my email list when I'm enrolling. So if you want the mantra cards, just go to my website. Let's bring that leg in. We're going to be twisting to the other direction this time. Just go to my website. It's under the shop menu. I'm not sure if that's open on mobile, but you can also just message me. They're like $7 or something. But you get printable. There's 24, and there's also some blank ones. Now the way these mantra cards work, you're actually going to be kind of working them with me today. The way these mantra cards work, just come to a simple, easy seated position. I'm going to do the mantra cards with you. I'm going to scoot up a little closer to the camera though, which is always fun how I like to end these. All right. So here's our mantra cards. That may be backward to you. This is the health coaching program. That's why they have Mimo Method. But on the other side, you'll see, and I've written some in because there are some blank ones. You've got all these different things. They're based on the dimensions of wellness. If you're in MMU, Mom Master University, that's what my shirt's from, then you'll also see our 6 pillars in there. You'll see things for the 7 energy centers of the body. So all these mantras are based on things that are going to help you just remember how to stay on track with your health. So they're a really great place to start. If you're not doing any routines, affirmations, you don't feel motivated, you don't have a plan, these are a great place to start. You just mix them up in the morning, mix them up, and you draw one, and we're going to draw one together today. I'll read it to you because it's probably backwards. And this one says, first connect with your voice. So let's do that together. Let's close our eyes and let's think about our voice, which comes from this energy center right here in our throat. Just think about that area. Maybe breathe a little bit through it. So And then the mantra or the sentence or the affirmation, whatever you want to call it, the thing that you're going to think while you're breathing through that area is this: my words are like seeds. My words are like seeds. Think about what that means. You're scattering them throughout the day. What quality seeds are you putting out? What are you hoping to grow? Inhale, my words are like seeds. And exhale, my words are like seeds. So friends, as you go through your day to day, as you go through your week, your month, whenever, until we see each other again, I want you to think about that. What can we speak life into if our words are like seeds? Until next time, my friends, whether that's tonight for a live Stretch Your Strength, whether that's tomorrow for an on-demand fitness class, or whether you catch me live next month. But thank you so much for being here. The light in me, my soul, my spirit honors and observes that same thing in you. Even though we are not together in person, we are together in spirit. Namaste. Make sure you leave me a comment if you have any questions, if you're catching this live, and I will get back to you.